There we go. I think we finally got the stuff ready. So welcome to day 4 of 4 for my live workouts, full body workouts here. We are doing, starting out today with overhead press. So it's gonna be good because I usually do that as the third movement on my push day. So, you know, shoulders and triceps usually tire by then. So it's gonna be cool to see what I can do today. I'm usually sitting in 90 pounds, so we'll see. I can go a little heavier today, but just like everything else, I'm gonna start out with a warm-up set. I'm just gonna do the bar, 45 pounds for 20 reps, and we're gonna be doing a movement for each, a compound lift for each body part. So something for push, you know, chest, which technically this is more so shoulders, but I've done all the other chest movements already, and then something for back, something for legs. So we're gonna get started with this right now. 20 reps, we're not just banging through them fast. Controlled reps. All right, 20 reps there. Warm-up set, gonna be doing 4 total sets and drop sets on the last of everything. I have in the description all my planned weights that I'm doing for today and movements, and I'll be updating that once we get done with this. So if you're watching the replay, everything should be linked in the description and timestamps and all that good stuff that I'll get to later tonight. But next up, I'm gonna do 75 pounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up for 15 reps. Public math here. Was out today, the pool with the kids, hanging out in the sun. See if that affects my performance at all. I already feel a little bit sleepy today. I got my pre-workout here and took about half an hour ago to help out with that. But let's get in the next set, doing 15 reps for this one. And if you're joining, let me know where you're from and what you're doing or did today if you've already worked out. Bug was crawling down my face in the middle of that set. It's kind of annoying. So that felt pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up the weights for the next set. We got here 95 pounds is the plan. All right. I think there's a bug crawling on me. It's really annoying. Bump it up to 100. set felt pretty good. I'm already normally doing 90, so this is like adding 10% over what I normally do, since this is the first movement. We'll see how it goes. But as I said in my other videos, doing drop sets on the last of everything. I don't typically do drop sets till the end of my workouts, maybe on some of the accessory work, just because I know I'm gonna be doing, you know, like bench press and incline and then shoulder press. If I'm drop setting all that stuff, it's gonna be making it really fatigued before I get to the other movements that use similar muscle groups. But with this is the only thing I'm doing, so it's really not that big a deal. Let's see, 95. I don't know how many I'm gonna get. Hopefully, let's see. Hopefully 12, maybe more. Let's see. But definitely want to make sure that you're warming up with lightweight, doing the movement, so you're getting your muscles warmed up using the motions that you're going to be doing, rather than just sitting there and stretching your arms and stuff like this, because that's not really helping. It may get them a little bit looser, but not helping for what you're doing. So using the exercise with lightweight, you know, half the weight that you're going to do, so it's really easy. Just going through the motions to get warmed up and slowly add weight. Keep yourself safe. Here we go. That felt pretty good. Nice. Let's see, we're at 7.5 minutes. I'll get a few minutes of rest here. Next, doing the drop set. So this is the hard set of the whole thing. So I'm gonna prep these weights on the side. I'm gonna start with a 115. Do as many as I can. Drop it down to 95. Do as many as I can. And drop it down to like 75. Finish up there. You know, I might only be able to get like, I don't know, 5 or 6 with 115. But the idea here is you know, with hypertrophy and muscle building, you're looking for time under tension. Let's see, 10 to 5, 10 to 5, 10 to 5. Okay, that'll be good. But you're looking for time under tension. So you know that 40, 50 seconds to work the muscles. And if I'm only getting 5, 6 reps on this, you might think, well, where's the time under tension there? I'm failing there, but you're really going beyond failure, because I'm gonna strip the weight off, do less weight, do more reps, less weight, more reps. So you may end up doing over 15 reps, end up being a 1.5 to 2 minute set, which when I did my drop set with squats, it was like, I think I ended up doing 30 reps. My legs were dead the next day. And yesterday, they're still pretty sore. But you just make it work. About another minute of rest. Make sure you get adequate rest between sets once you start pushing hard, because it's not so much a big deal with the warm-up sets because you're warming up. But with this, you really want to make sure you're getting yourself ready adequately. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and put these on, because after this, we're moving on to dumbbell lunges, which is what I'm most nervous about, because I mean, leg stuff is tough anyways, but when you're doing alternating sides instead of you know, a squat, you're working both legs at the same time. It takes twice as long, and it's just really tiring because they're long sets, heavy weights. So go ahead and get prepped for that, save some time in a minute. All right. So 115, try to go as fast as I can with pulling the weight off and dropping the weight. Ideally, you'd have some people with you that can switch it out for you. But you may do with what you can, with what you have. So start out with 115. Too bad there are 8. I was thinking I'd only get 6, maybe 7. Sounds pretty good. So ideally, this kind of stuff works best with like a shoulder press machine where you have a weight stack so you can easily just switch the numbers. But like I said, you may do with what you have. $75 pounds. So like I said, you know, that ended up being 22 total reps. Using heavier weight, but still getting good time and attention there. Whew. That felt pretty good. Definitely felt the shoulders at the end of that. Whoa. Make sure you get a good handle on your stuff. So next up, it's gonna be the dumbbell lunges. Same thing, gonna get a warm-up weight. Initially, I'm gonna get 30s, doing 20 reps per side. Just to get into the weight. Honestly, you don't have to use the same weight that I'm using. If you're doing this, use what makes sense for you. If it's body weight, then do body weight. If it's more, if you're doing lunges with 200 pounds on your working sets, well then, you know, start with 50s or 60s or something like that. But that would be pretty impressive, because that is tough. We'll try to get other exercises ready in between sets, because yesterday I was going through the video prep time for different exercises, ended up taking an extra 15-20 minutes out of the video. So I want to avoid that as much as possible. All right, let's get started with this. Wow, it feels so much easier when I'm doing it first and not after squats. I tend to do this quicker than my other exercises because they take so long to do. I guess I could lower the weight and do really slow reps, but it can get painful to get through. Get the 50s. Get those bad boys ready. Start setting up my next movement too. So, off my back here. Just make sure everything is straight. Felt a little bit of tightness on the left side while I was doing that. It's usually a sign that my back's a little tight, I'm going to stretch it a little bit, and it helps. I'm going to be doing cable rows after we're done with this. So next up, dumbbell lunges. 15 reps on this. These are tough. Like, it's not that I don't like doing them, because I like pushing myself, but I gotta get myself psyched out at the beginning of each set. Because it is tough. 15 reps, here we go. 50s. Tell you what, if you're not tracking your progress, that's all those boards are, I definitely suggest starting. This is one of the reasons I want to do these live videos, so I can have video logs as well of my past performance, because 6 months ago, 50 pounds was my top set. As heavy as I could do, and like dying on the 15th rep. I'm breathing heavy now, but it's not to say that set was easy, but I could have kept going. I'm just moving into my heavy sets, but now I'm about to do 70s, which is, 40 more pounds total over what I just did, so it's pretty cool to be able to see that progress. And it gives you something to gauge when you go into the gym. Because a lot of times people they go to the gym and just start doing random exercises. No real, I don't want to say goal, because the goal is to, get some exercise, but no real, aim, something to shoot for as far as pushing harder than you did last time, because I can't remember what I did most of the time yesterday on my lifts. So having that up there gives me something to shoot for. So I know, okay, I did 190 on the bench yesterday for 10 reps, so tomorrow or the next time I do it, I want to hit 11 reps or 12, however many I can do. Once I get to 12, then my range is 10 to 12, so I'm think, okay, next time I'm gonna add 5 pounds, 195, and then shoot for at least 10. And that's how you can progressive overload. Make sure you continually push yourself and improve. I'm gonna use straps for these. It's because I'm using my 50s and I have a backpack on that I'm using. But I'm gonna go straight to the 70s, and since I am holding them for like close to a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I don't want my grip strength to be a reason I stop. So this I'm shooting for 10, between 10 and 15. I really don't know how many I'll do. Just nervous because I know it's gonna be tough. But that is what it's all about, pushing yourself. And it's probably a good thing if you're nervous before a set, because that means you're going to be working hard. Plus the first rep feels extra tough too, because it's like, whoa, that's a lot of weight. The only pain is having to prep for this. All right, so we got 70 pounds in each hand here. Remember, you don't want to pick up your weights like this. You still want to keep a straight back all the time. Here we go. Make sure everything's tight, core and everything. Heart rate's 172. I didn't think I was gonna get 15. I wanted to stop it at 12. I was thinking, no, that's just you being tired. Your muscles can keep going. And they did. Kept going. Oh man, that's kind of like hit cardio there. It's kind of what I think of as weightlifting is like hit cardio, because excuse me. Because you're pushing really hard to failure pretty much. If you're doing high reps, you're gonna be out of breath. Like I could do a 1 rep max, you know, say I had 100 pounds in each hand. Do one, boom, done. It's hard, but you won't be this out of breath. Whereas you do, you know, a set of 15 like that, that'll knock you out. I have the wrong numbers listed for the cable rows right now, so just for a heads up, I'm doing, starting off 90 pounds for these. I still have one more set of whatever those things I just did, lunges. I'm gonna get this set up while we're waiting. See, after a set like that, I need a good 3 or 4 minutes of rest. At least let my heart rate get back down in the 120s now. Put these 50s over here. And I'm going to do the 80s. And then the 70s. Kind of want to try the 90s, but I don't want to push it. You know, the 80s is already a 20-pound jump, so that's plenty. Don't want to ego lift. So 80s, drop to 70s, and drop to 50s. And then probably pass out on the ground. All right. Don't want to delay the inevitable. It is nice having leather grip on here once you wrap the strap around. Unless you use nylon, obviously it won't be leather. But I'll probably not use the straps on the 70s. Here we go. All right. That's 7. Get the straps on. It was a little tough to hold. Yeah, it's 12. In the 170s again. Sorry folks, I'm out of breath right now. And my legs are toast. But the hardest part of the workout's done. Legs feel like they got a pretty crazy pump too. That was intense, for sure. So I'm gonna do these rows and shrugs together. I had it supersetted differently, but I wanna do Instead of doing 3 superset in the last one, I'm gonna do 2 and 2. All right. You gotta remember these full body workouts, like even though my heart rate's still in the 130s, yeah, I'm tired, but the next lift is a different muscle group. So it won't be as difficult. So you just gotta rig these things sometimes to get them to work how you need. And, oh man, skin ripped off my finger. Burned my finger on the oven this morning. But, I'm still gonna need these straps. Let's see. Shrugs. I have that listed all wrong on there with the shrugs. Whatever. It's all good. But I got this kind of rigged up. I have to lean back, put my feet up here like in a giving birth position. But it works. I actually need to lay this back one. Let's check. Yeah, that's better. And then the shrugs. I like to use these with the shrugs too, just because it makes it easier to focus on, when I'm doing heavy weight, focus on my traps actually working rather than just trying to get through the set fast before I lose my grip. Some people might argue, oh, you need to just use less weight so you have better grip strength, but I'm not trying to train my grip here, I'm trying to train my traps. Huh. Did it break? Huh. I don't think I'm doing any exercises while I lay on the bench, so should be fine. But I think I'm actually going to save those, what's it called? Shrugs for that last set. Now I just did it because I can feel my lat getting really tight too from what I just did there, so it's kind of limiting what I can do here. So yeah, I'm gonna just stick with these here. Alright, so next up, I'm gonna go, let's see, it's 9, let's do 115. Trying to let this thing fall on my head. The only downside to this setup I have is trying to set up these weights can be a pain. Take these off for now. Again, the next set of this, shooting for 15 with 115 pounds. Hands are getting a little sweaty. Trying to decide what I'm going to do here. Add 2 pounds. So next it'll be at 125 and then the drop set. And when I'm getting really sweaty, No idea where that washer could have come from. Hope this doesn't fall on me. That would not be good. Got some nice glistening going on. It is hot. Tell you what, it is getting hot out here. Might have to get some kind of portable AC to put in here. Remember last summer working out, pouring sweat everywhere. But at least timing's going well this time. Not at an hour and 15 minutes already. But as far as doing full body workouts, you know, I like my 3-day split I've been doing. They're tough, but I don't know, I guess it just takes a lot more out of me when I'm doing hard compound movements for push, pull, and legs all in the same workout. It takes a lot out of you, whereas, you know, my legs get tired, I just keep pushing them, It's not as big a deal. But, you know, just something to switch the exercises up every so often, because I've been doing the same program for like 7-8 months now, and I've had good results, but I change it up. Not always like this. I typically do these type of workouts though when I'm out of town on the road, which is, you know, maybe a week, a month or so. So I'll do like full body workouts every other day, or sometimes every day, depending on what's available in hotels and gyms and all that kind of stuff. So you gotta make it work. All right, so now we got 125. I'm just gonna get as many as I can here. Really focus on using your lats and pulling it low towards your waist and not up towards your chest. It's 13. All right, let's set up for the drop set here. The 13's not bad. Remember, when you're working back, if you're doing like that, where you're pulling towards you, you know, front to back, that's working more the thickness in your back. And if you're doing stuff like a lat pull down, that's more like doing width of your back. So you want to do both, have wide and thick, if you know your goal is to be, man, these weights are too thick. But anyways, if your goal is to be symmetrical and everything, which have everything in proportion, which hopefully that's your goal. You don't want to just have a big chest and no legs or any of that, which is what I used to do. I didn't think like I don't want to have big legs, but it's more so that legs weren't really important to me back then. For the last 30 years of my life, and I've only really started working them hard the past year, and I've gained 2 inches, at least as of like a month and a half ago, 2 inches in each of my thighs. So, and I don't think, I mean, you can see I haven't really gained a whole lot of body fat, so I think a lot of it is muscle, which is a good sign. So, just getting ready. Last set of this, and then moving on to 3 circuits of those supersets. Shrugs, and the other stuff. Though I already did 1 set of shrugs, so I'll probably just jump right into the calves and then curls and then do the next set of shrugs. So you don't have to watch me do the same thing again. I'm going to be doing single leg calf raises. I was originally going to do this workout tomorrow, but got to go out of town kind of last minute. So since, I mean, technically you could do a full body workout every day once you gotten into it and your body's not sore after every workout, because you're only doing one hard set per body group. You're, 2 sets probably, but you're not doing a full workout, which will really fatigue the muscles. So kind of like if you did 1, 2, 3, I have 4 different things I do on my push day going all out. So that's, 8, maybe 10 hard sets to failure overall for that workout. And my body needs those days to rest, but if I split those 4 hard sets up over 4 days, it doesn't take as much to recover, theoretically. But it can be hard on your joints too, because a year ago I was doing full body workouts every day, 5 days a week, or 5 in a row every week. And I think that's part of what did cause my bicep injury. Alright, so I'm gonna do as many as I can with 140. I'm gonna drop 25, as many as I can, and drop another 25. About 8. Then I'll drop this on myself. It's a little scary because this thing is pretty heavy. If it fell on my head. Is it 7 or 8? I don't know. I think it was 8. Now 90. That's 30 total reps. That's pretty good volume for the last set. Come on. There we go. This set up the right way. That for the calves. You should be able to see there. Tilt this down a bit. Actually, I guess I could do the calves on this, but whatever. It does not really matter. I'm doing barbell curls like this. Do a little something different today. I haven't done any kind of barbell curl in a while, because with my bicep injury, it's been hurting to do any kind of curls at all, and I got to where I can just do regular dumbbell curls, and they've been fine for the last 3, maybe 4 months now. Gotten where I can get back up to 40, 45 pounds without any real pain. So, don't want to go crazy with this, but do want to try getting back into some different barbell variations for curls. Like this. Just like this. Yeah, that should be good. At least for now. We'll see. I'm gonna start with how much weight on these calf raises? 10 pounds. I can get 10 pounds, what? But that's single, one leg at a time. I'll start with my left leg. It's my weaker side. So I make sure I don't get more reps with the right side. Whew. Start to burn. All right. And into the curls. I don't know how this is going to feel. Hopefully, won't have any issues. feel a little tension here. It wasn't like real painful. I could definitely feel it. Definitely want to be careful on the next couple of sets. I probably won't do a drop set on the last one of this, just because I don't want to push it too far. Gotta be smart about what you're doing. Don't let your ego take over and make stupid decisions, which I have definitely done before. Gotta learn from that. Especially, I don't know, it can be even more difficult when you're coming back from an injury, because you want to keep pushing. But let's turn the brightness up a bit here. You want to keep progressing, like, oh, I can do it now. You forget about how much time you spent not doing the exercise because you're hurt. But you don't want to end up going back to that and not being able to lift. So you gotta balance. That. Turn this back out of the way. Ooh. So where are we at on time? Oh, we're over an hour now. Gotta pick up the pace. It's kind of surprised I blasted through the shoulder press and the legs pretty fast, and now on the easier stuff, easier, it's taking me longer. I guess I'm just winded from all this heavier early stuff. So now I'm doing 80s on these. I gotta be careful on my poses. When it starts getting more difficult, I tend to start to bend my arms and lift, but just trying to keep my arms straight and focus on just lifting and not trying to go like this to get the weight up higher. It's not about lifting the weight up higher here, it's just doing the shrugs. I'm gonna do my calf raises over here now. Let's go there. We'll get a close-up of the calves here, just for something different. Doing 30s. Calves are just like any other muscle. You want to get a good contraction, pause, and let it down slowly. that was 15. And now the curls. Let's see. I'm doing, see, that's 30, 40, 50, this is 65. So I was planning on doing 70, but I don't want to move up too fast because I did feel some tension in my arm. So work smart. Move up slowly. Zoom back out, lift this up a bit, turn, and we're back. So one more round. I'm gonna go 90s, and then 80s, and then 70s. And it's tiring just moving these weights around. And this is the last round of all these. Supersetting each one of them. So let's get this done. Nothing serious, I wasn't talking to you. If you don't have access to dumbbells, you can always use a barbell too for shrugs. I just like using dumbbells, even though it's kind of tough to hold the weight at times. I like it because you're having to use each side by itself, so one arm can't take over. Or using a Smith machine's nice because you can kind of cheat a little bit when the reps get tough. Trying to slam those down anymore. Almost there. Now the drop set with the calves. Turn this a little bit. See the calves a little better here. We're gonna start with, I think, 50s. No, 60. So I'll do 60. No, I don't have 60 pounds. What am I thinking? 50. I'll drop to 25. And then 0. A big 0. Ten. 15. Ooh, that burns. 21. Knees are tough because then got 2 at the other side, and I know I have to hit that number at least. Down to 25. And 0. All right, last set coming here. We got we'll do a drop set. Because that last set felt pretty good. This will be 8 pounds. I'll drop it to probably 60 after this. Get a drink of water, get this done. All right, up close and personal curls. Here we go. Drop set. Get over here, like Mortal Kombat. Sorry, that was loud. Tilt this up a little bit so you can see my face straining. I think that was 8. Just so you know, this barbell is 30 pounds. That's it, people. That is the last full body workout. Arms are feeling pretty pumped there. Probably not gonna be doing this again. Full body stuff. But it was good. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. If you followed along, let me know what you did. Lots of good videos coming out. Every week, live videos. I probably won't be doing many this month because I'm gonna be gone most of the month with work, then family vacation. So I can do live streams from my mobile phone once we hit 1,000 subs. So subscribe, share, like, all the good stuff. Channel's growing good, having fun with it. See you guys soon. Later.